Welcome back to the Coins and Connections podcast, where we explore all things books, business, and bullshit. My favorite bees. Now let's get into today's episode. Hey guys, welcome back to the Coins and Connection podcast, episode 54. I'm super excited about this episode today because we are going to talk about trade secrets. So I already share a lot of information for free, but someone would still come and ask like, well, what size bra and brand do you use? Now, it's funny because I'm using this reference, but not really, but my titties are average. If they were a size F and I had back problems, I would definitely share because I know it would help. But my average titties are mine, and I won't share that tip because it's unique to me. That's a trade secret. So here is the Webster's definition for trade secret: a secret process, technique, method used to advantage in a trade, business, or profession, etc. Hey coin snatchers, before we jump into this episode, I want to let you know that I decided to create an exclusive listening and video bonus for all my listeners to join. You can become a book bae or business bae for only $5 a month. You will get access to additional podcast episodes and exclusive videos, along with blog posts of information that I want to share only with my BB baes. So go on over to patreon.com/50 Cox-Smith and join today. I'll make sure I leave all the details in the description so you can join me as a BB bae today. Many things are just a secret to my brand that won't work in yours. And even though I consistently teach people how to do things, and I feel that those are just a few things that will help them in their business, but also it won't take away from mine. So I will never teach anything that will take away from the things that I do specifically in my business. I'm currently making money with no email list because I've done the work in my community and in my tribe, and they trust me. So I built that trust along the way. I'm always repeating stuff or how someone can find me and how they can purchase my product. My social media platforms and my website name has been the same for like the past 6 years, probably longer than that, but it's also my name. So always saying my name. Hi, I'm 50 Cox-Smith of www.50coxsmith.com. It's like it means something. It stands for something. It's branded and it's growing. It's on my books. It's on my Instagram page, my Facebook page, and it means something when they hear it and when people talk about it. And it's like, oh, I know her. I've heard that name, and it's because I've been super consistent in these internet streets. And it's great that I've been consistent with valuable information as well. And then it has changed people's business. It has changed how they make money, and it's changed the way that they think or how they do certain things. So this is something that I teach, and certain things because I taught myself like discipline. I taught myself discipline. So that just comes down to me being sick and tired of being sick and tired. So I taught myself some self-discipline and how to just get over a hump and get in and do it without any excuses. But I can't teach you that. I can't necessarily teach you how to dig yourself out of a hole that 99% of the time that you ultimately put yourself in. You will have to want to bring yourself out of that hole that you're in, and no one else can do that for you. Even if we are saying we believe in you and we have the confidence in you, but if you're not there yet, no matter what someone else is saying to you, it won't be able to bring you out of that hole. So no matter what, I can teach you so many things, but the things that I can't teach you are either trade secrets or just specific for me and my business, or it's something you would have to learn for yourself. You would have to find your own way to get it done and execute it. So I get asked a lot, how did you start your podcast? Where do I begin? How can I start a podcast? Well, if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First of all, it's free. You know, I'm down with the free. There's a creation tool that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Like, ain't nobody listening yet and you making money. How dope is that? It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So what are you waiting on? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Here are a few ways that you can protect your intellectual property, which is also your trade secrets. And it's by getting your stuff copyrighted, using a patent, trademark, and doing any type of licensing agreement to keep your things protected that you create or that you come up with. This also includes making certain information as confidential and including non-disclosure agreements and restricting certain types of distribution. As always in these cases, just make sure that you consult with a lawyer. And I am just letting you know some of the terms that are used when you talk about protecting your trade secrets and your intellectual property. I would definitely just make sure that you talk with the IP attorney who deals with trademarks, patents, and licensing. Business owners, you may want to just add this to your list of something that you want to learn more about, something that you want to set an appointment with the lawyer to speak to them about certain things that you have. And it's like super important if you have like a special recipe for hair products or makeup or beauty products that you have, and then eventually you'll probably want to get it distributed. If you don't have a distribution company or you don't have the money to do that, you want to reach out to a distribution company to do it for you. So when you go in to do a deal, you want to make sure that your stuff is patent. They can't take it from you because you don't want your distribution company to go and take your recipe and your trade secret that's patent or license to your company and use it for a different company to create the replica product or the same product. So that's just another way that you can keep yourself and your business protected by doing your due diligence, researching the type of things you need for your type of business, especially when it comes to your words, having certain things copyrighted, your courses, your books, and all of that is super important because it's yours. Most of the times we come up with these statements or these taglines or just different language that we use in our business, and you should protect yourself as soon as possible in the best way that you know how. So that is it for this quick episode, and until next time. Thank you so much for listening and subscribing. Don't forget to leave a review. If you have any questions, you can email me at hello@cinquantacoxsmith.com. Feel free to visit my websites, www.cinquantacoxsmith.com and www.coinsandconnections.com. You can follow me on Instagram at cinquantacoxsmith and at Coins and Connections. Feel free to visit my free Facebook group. It's called Books Plus Business Support Network. And I love you more than I love this podcast. Peace.